Welcome to Day 4 at the U.S. Open. I'm Peter Bodo with, as always, Nick Bollettieri. Nick, Jo-Wilfried Tsonga, Novak Djokovic on a collision course here at the U.S. Open. What do you see there?
Well, first of all, Tsonga exploded this summer. Exploded, then all of a sudden, the explosion didn't happen after he had a big win in a big tournament. He has the tools. He has big weapons, a big serve, a big forehand, and the crowd enjoys him. Djokovic, poor summer, got married, but this is a grand slam. And when it's a grand slam, he's all business. In fact, I got a chance to say hello to Mr. Becker today and Novak. Hey, if that comes about, tickets will be doubled. And you're going to have to sneak in the back door to see a match like that.
One of the questions about Tsonga really has always been that he's a little bit soft, especially in a two-week run of a Grand Slam, 5 sets. If he gets behind a set and a break or something, do you think a guy can overcome that kind of reputation? Do you think he has?
Well, I tell you what, if I was his coach, I'd sit his fanny down and say, hey, Mr. Tsonga, are you a man or are you a puppet? Okay? So if you can't play in the second week, you can't play for my team. Do you understand me, Mr. Tsonga? Yes, Nick, I understand you.
That's the Nick Bollettieri way, of course. Now, turning to the women, Nick, Maria Sharapova and Sabina Lisicki, 2 young ladies who work with you regularly, have worked with you a long time. They're playing against each other. What do you see there?
What we see there, wear your crash helmets, because nothing else will be done except hitting missiles. Each person will hit the ball harder than the other person. Also, the serve can break down on both these players. Sabine only knows one way, go for an ace. A little bit on the toss with Maria, so the serves will have a big bearing on this match.
How about the return game of each woman? Can you comment on that?
Well, the return game is very important. You know, we all talk about a big serve, a big forehand, but remember, the return will dictate a lot of matches. What makes Djokovic so good? The return is serve. That is very. What makes Andy Murray so good? His return is serve. So everybody, you can serve, yes, but remember, part of the game is getting the serve back in play as well.
Nick, Maria Sharapova has been struggling. 3-set matches. She leads the tour in 3-set matches. I believe it's 27 of them this year. Can she afford to keep playing these long matches?
Well, remember, Maria Sharapova is a person who says, I can win no matter what happens. You can't count Maria Sharapova out. However, Maria, maybe don't give away that first set all the time, because we don't want you to come to the third or the second and not come back. But if you're a betting person, and I'm not saying money, bet a little soft drink or a little bite of ice cream, don't bet against Sharapova, even if she loses the first set.
Okay, keep your money in your pocket, folks. I'm Peter Bodo with Nick Bollettieri at the U.S. Open.